Hey, what's going on everybody? Dopamine and Balance here, and today we're going to be reviewing the Ubermacht Cypher. Let's get into it. Okay, so in order to access this vehicle and purchase it, you'll need to go on down to Legendary Motorsport, go to the two-door section, and it'll come in at a 1.1 million. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the customization. For brakes, gonna go ahead and get sport brakes, bumpers, front bumper. Let's see what we got here. I got this from Simeon's actually, because why not? It looked cool. Let's go ahead and change the tires first. Actually, not the tires, but more so specifically the rims. Let's fix up the rims. I'm not the fan of the white right now. I don't want to spruce this up to be some racer looking thing. I want to have this look normal. You know, gotta, you know, normal. And I want it to be low key. I want this to be a clean build. I really do want this to be a clean build because I do have one that is a racer, but I do not have one that's clean. And this is probably one of the most detailed cars in the game. I mean, this is so sharp. It honestly takes me like, whoa, it kind of looks like a car that's not supposed to be in this game. Like, it's so uniquely detailed compared to a lot of vehicles in GTA Online, to be honest. Like, it truly is really cool. Interesting enough, these rims, when you get stuff at Simeon's and all that, sometimes they'll come with the stock wheels and they're already colored. Very interesting. I could go ahead and keep them like this without doing any sort of glitching or whatnot and have, yeah, so. But I definitely want to buy another set of rims and then go back and thus have the proper color. It does kind of have them a little bit bland. Okay, so sorry about that, I had to come back. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the bumpers. We fixed the rims. For bumpers, I'm going to showcase all the options. Very, very cool. They're not the best carbon in the world. They're a bit bland, they're a bit generic, but it's it definitely very fitting. Kind of looks, it doesn't look like an aftermarket type of thing, but it's definitely, it looks like something you could get for the car. The brand Ubermacht. For the rear bumpers, I might get a little something so I can differentiate and spruce this thing up a little bit. A Carbon GT, it does look okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell, honestly, I'm going to go all the way, go for the Carbon GT. I don't want that. So, diffusers on the back. Okay, interesting. I was not expecting diffusers. Awesome. I can get a carbon diffuser. I can get the primary wedge diffuser. I think I'm going to get, yeah, I think the carbon secondary. Interesting. And I could go carbon. I'm going to go carbon, and I'm going to go ahead and go on over to the engine block, see what we have here. So the stock engine block, nothing wrong with it. I think aesthetically it kind of looks a little bit boring, but hey, it's okay. Get a red engine. Let's take a look at everything here first before I make a selection, so I can make sure I showcase to you guys everything that is in order here. So that's basically it. Very cool stuff. I'm gonna go for the red. Just why not, you know? Make it different from my other one, because I do have another one. You guys don't know about it, of course, and I haven't showcased it, but I do have another one, and I want to make this a lot different. So for strut braces, going for a little bit of a low-key build. I'm never really going to pop the hood, but you know, spend a little money, right? So I'm going to go ahead and get that polished strut brace. Just get the first one. Let me showcase some of them for you guys in case you don't already. Good thing I'm showcasing, because and some of these are pretty cool looking. I think I'm gonna go for, I could go for the GT. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Okay, I changed my mind on that. Here's some of the struts. You guys are probably familiar with that, but in case you aren't, here they are. Okay, so engine tunes, of course, yep, got that. Sorry, exhaust. For the exhaust, I think, you know, I'm not really the biggest fan of the stock, but then at the same time, it does look good. Aluminum does pop out a bit. I like how it does that. Could go for ovals, those look nice, and then titanium ovals and carbon ovals. Interesting, a lot of ovals. Infinity exhausts. Oh, okay, I see it now, yeah. Carbon infinity, titanium infinity, a lot of the same old, but different. I'm gonna go for aluminum. Why not? Actually, I think I'm gonna keep it, no, I can't keep it stock. How about carbon ovals? Yeah, carbon ovals will do. We'll go for carbon ovals. And for the grill, I definitely want to change up the grill just a tad bit. Let's take a look at the stock. Okay, stock is very flat, very bland, and kind of dark. So let's go for, let's figure something out here. Definitely, ooh, shark grills are, oh yeah, shark grills are a must. Carbon or secondary or primary. Definitely, I think secondary, and then we'll change the secondary color to perhaps a chrome. We can't get chrome detailing because it's a requirement, and I have to move to my auto shop. But, however, I can figure something out. I can certainly figure something out. Let's go for secondary, and for headlights, here we go. So, for the headlights, here are the headlights. Interesting options to choose from. Very cool stuff. I am definitely... It looks so good. I'm going to go for neon light glass. And excuse me there. And the hood, I'm going to showcase the hood real quick for you guys here. Here you go. That's your hood options. Very cool stuff. I don't have too much to say about it. I mean, they're very kind of boring. I'm not a biggest fan of these. They're just really boring. I'm going to go ahead and go for... honestly, yeah, low key, so I'll keep it stock. I might change it just a little bit, just a flare. See what we have here. I could go for ridged. Yeah, okay, so I'll go for ridged to just give it a little bit of uniqueness. Okay, so we're pretty well set there. For the horn, I'm not going to change that. Interior, okay, now here we go. For the interior, I could change up the wheels. Kind of a fan of the wheel already, so not going to mess with the wheel. Now for the dash, I can change that up if I so desire. Could put in a carbon, could I put in a woven, and could put in suede, and could put in flocked. Honestly, suede looks pretty good. I'm going to go for suede. And dials, ooh, interesting. Ooh, I really do like that. Okay, I'm seeing my teeth there. That's pretty creepy. I love that. Okay, racing dials, huh? Not going to mess with that. I have that in my other build. I'm not going to put it in this. Okay, of course, not going to mess with... not too much here to do. Could go for... yeah. So we're going to skip out on that. Seats, however, let's take a look at the seats. They almost look so... yeah, they look so weird. They look good, but, like, I haven't seen seats like that before. Those actually really pop out and are very noticeable. Not going to mess with the cage. I'm going to keep this a street build, a clean build. It's definitely going to be a powerhouse, but I'm going to keep it clean. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to showcase to you guys the liveries that are available, so you guys don't have any buyer's remorse, of course. I can't get the front view for some reason. It's just not allowing me to, so that's very unfortunate. Sorry about that, guys, but I just can't get the front. So you got same old there, just different tones, colors, and then you have, that's what I have for my build, the Team Yae Zero, I guess you'd call it, I'm not quite sure. And then the end is that Candy Box Racer. So we're going to keep it like it is. And for mirrors, let's see what we want to do here. I think that there's that stock, which is a primary. I think we'll keep it stock. So for the plate, should I go black? I think I'll go black for the plate, just to give it a little bit of contrast. For the color, of course, see, like I can't get chrome. And I don't want to get a full-on chrome like that, of course not. But metallic, what I'm going to do is go... I probably already have it in metallic, but I'm not too sure. So the option right now, honestly, is to go either ice white or silver. Honestly, ice white looks really, really good. So I'm considering ice white, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I could go for frost white, but they kind of look very similar. Frost white or ice white? I think, honestly... ooh. I think frost white's the way to go. It just looks better with this BMW, right? For the pearlescent, that's the interesting factor. So I do want it to be a bit flat, but I don't want it to mess with stuff like the mirrors, you know? So I think I'm going to put it in graphite to give it a little bit of, make it a little bit more, a bit blurry, if that makes sense. Secondary color, now this we are going to change. I wish I could see the front. Unfortunately, I can't. Olive green, of course not. Don't want that. Oh, it changes the brake calipers. That's awesome. We're certainly going to have some dark brake calipers. Now, however, we could make them ice white. Interesting. That would... a frost white is fine. Just fine. we can make that like that, and it would pop out pretty good. Okay, let's see if we can kind of trick the camera to getting to the front, because I really do want to see the front here. Okay, yeah, I can see the front now. Okay, absolutely stunning. I love it. I don't know if I do, but it certainly pops out. Maybe change. Okay, certainly changed my mind on that. I'm going to go back to respray, and I'm going to go to secondary color, and I'm going to change that to... Okay, so now I have a better view. Oh, that's great. I can finally see what I'm doing, and I can make that into a dark steel. Now that dark steel looks really good. Okay, dark steel it is, and we have dark steel brake calipers now too, which actually look pretty cool. A trim color, I could change up the trim color too, make it a white. How does that look? Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I changed my mind again, and I really like this deep flake reverse. I'm going to go for that. It's absolutely stunning. Boys, I certainly have been trying for a while, that's for sure. Honestly, they are so good looking with black. And it's just a BMW with black rims. It looks so good. It would kind of take away from the fact it's a clean build, but honestly, ooh, it just looks so good. Let's make it carbon black, and for tires, of course, yeah, we could. No, absolutely not. What am I thinking? I'm not even thinking that, but I just looked anyway, for some reason. Anyway, there's one more thing I believe to look at, and that's the... I looked at everything else, wasn't interested in it. Here's the spoilers. So I kind of have an idea off my memory of what the spoilers are. It's not anything too crazy, but yeah, pretty generic and not too much in the way of options, unfortunately. Certainly do want a little bit of flair. It looks a little bit flat for my taste. So you got a ducktail, which kind of, yeah, very flat, very boring. Yeah, not too much detail to it. So we're going to go for the primary ducktail, and I'm pretty satisfied. So can't think of anything else. All right, so let's get this thing out of the streets and give it a test drive. Let's go. All right, boys, let's listen to the rev and listen to the engine sound. Let's get to it. Ooh, that really sounds good. I love the way that, yeah, that really sounds good. I love that sound. This is a beautiful car. Like I said before earlier in the video, this is a very detailed car. Like, this car is so detailed and it is so well made that, of course, I wouldn't, it's in no way, like, it's very reminiscent, but it's not spot on to the M3, but it certainly is like, it's not BMW accurate to the T, certainly not, but it is certainly very detailed. Like, it definitely pops out. It definitely looks like a vehicle that isn't in Grand Theft Auto Online, or GTA 5 for that matter. The acceleration, I'm not having too much in the way of complaints there. Now, I do realize that I didn't slam this thing to the ground. I wanted to make a clean build, so I hope that's fair. But I will be, you know, tell you how I feel about this thing. So the acceleration, it is good. No problem with the acceleration. I have drove this thing completely slammed down my other version in Tuners DLC races, street races, and honestly, I have won several races with this thing. It is a hot potato. But anyway, it really is a great racer. You can win stuff with this thing, and also the customization is to die for. It's amazing. So yeah, I'd give this thing a 9 out of 10. This is absolutely, overall, just great vehicle. So yeah, I'd give this car a 9 out of 10. Customization, superb. The acceleration, the top speed, the handling, oh, it's all so good. And not to, again, it's so detailed. So yeah, 9 out of 10. If you like the video, guys, leave a like. Your support is much appreciated. And I will catch you in the next one. Take care.